Hello and welcome. This is BRAD, and today I'm going to be looking at how to use the image tool so that we can create a part like the one that's on the screen. So for this, I was making a project at Automata where I wanted this character of Link to be part of it. And rather than trying to actually model Link, I thought I would just do a 2D silhouette of him and then paste a picture on top of that to give the look of the character. And so I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So let's get to it. So we have our part file here, and I'm going to start a sketch as usual. And I'm going to use the image tool to put a picture in. So that's right here. You can see here's my picture of Link that I used. And we'll just paste that in there. Now what I'll go ahead and do is go ahead and anchor him down. So we'll dimension this as usual. Kind of just get it anchored down, get his location set. And then I can also, you can kind of manually adjust the size, rotate it by grabbing a corner. But typically what I end up doing instead is dimensioning one edge of this. Nope, it didn't work. And say I know I want my character to be 2 inches tall, and I'll go ahead and create the picture to be 2 inches tall. And then I'm going to finish that sketch. Now I'm going to create another sketch right on the same plane. And I'm going to start using a combination of arcs and lines to trace around Link here. So let's see, we could zoom in here. And maybe I'll just start right up here on the hat. And we can make a couple drawings like that. And we get the arc tool to come around the tip of that there. And I might actually decide that, you know, some of this I want to be a little bit more rounded. So I can use the arc tool again. You know, Inventor is not really real flexible for doing this, but you can make it work pretty well. And so we would just keep kind of going around tracing that out. Now, rather than have you watch me do all this, I will jump to this one that's already been done. Here's how I did it. Now I didn't include his left arm because I want to make that a separate piece so that I can make it look like he's swinging that sword. But here's my whole outline, and I'm going to try to extrude that, but when I go to extrude it, you'll see that it says that there is no valid closed region. When I pick this other option, this create a surface, I don't know why it's not coming out the other direction. There we go. We can kind of see where it falls apart. Somewhere over here and down here, there's some kind of break. And so I'm going to look at those spots and see if I can fix that. So right here, I can already see there's definitely a break. So I'm going to go back into Sketch 2. And it would be nice if it hadn't moved, but that's okay. And delete that. And we're just going to make sure we've got a green dot there and a green dot there. And hopefully now that will have fixed at least that part. And I'm going to go ahead and actually try, we'll finish the sketch. I'm going to try the extrusion again. I don't think it'll be fixed yet. Nope, not fixed yet. So we'll take a look and see that there's still something down at these two spots. So it changed now where my spot was. So I'm just going to look right down here at this one spot and see if I can get that sorted out. So we will go back into the sketch. Of course, it'll zoom it away from what I was actually looking at. but we'll come in here. I'm going to try this piece right here. I'm just going to delete that, and I'm going to try to build it anew. Make sure that I attach everything, and we'll zoom out. And still not working, so we'll try right down there at the bottom of the shoe. I'll go ahead and delete that right there, and I'll just redraw it. And there we go, we got it. So I now have a closed shape, but let me extrude it. I'm going to go 0.05, and I'm going to send it the other direction so it ends up behind this picture. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to use the decal tool right here. I'm going to choose decal. First we choose the image, so we have that image that we were just tracing, and then a face. So I will get it to highlight that region, that object I just created. Click on that, and I'm going to hit OK, and it applies that like a sticker to the front of our 2D shape. And so there we go. I now have this thing that I can print. Now obviously to actually create this, I'll have to print that image separately on a piece of paper and glue it onto this. But this at least gives us an idea of what it will look like. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.